Hey everyone, I'm Tom. Great to be here again. Alina, how are you today?
I'm doing well, Tom. You?
Same here. I've already had my coffee, so I'm fully awake now.
That's a perfect example already. I've already had my coffee. Present perfect in action.
Exactly. And that's what we're talking about today, right?
Yes. Today we're diving into the present perfect, one of the most useful tenses for IELTS and everyday English.
Nice. It sounds a bit scary though. Is it complicated?
Honestly, not at all. Once you understand it, you'll start using it everywhere. It's all about connecting the past with now.
Okay, I like that. So, how does it work?
Super simple. We use have or has plus the past participle. For example, I have finished. She has eaten.
Got it. So, let me try. I've finished my breakfast.
Perfect. And what's the result now?
I'm not hungry anymore.
Exactly. That's the key idea. A past action with the present result.
All right, my turn again. I've checked my emails this morning.
Nice. That means your emails are done now.
Yes, and I feel more relaxed. Oh, and I've just replied to an important message.
Great use of just. That means very recently.
Right, so we've got just, already. What about yet?
Good question. We use yet in questions and negatives. For example, have you finished your work yet?
Okay. No, I haven't finished it yet.
Perfect answer. See, you're already using it naturally.
Hey, this is actually easier than I thought.
Told you. Now let's look at some real IELTS situations. Imagine the examiner asks you, have you ever traveled abroad?
Oh, that's a common one. Yes, I have traveled abroad. I've been to Japan and Thailand.
Excellent answer. You used have traveled and have been. Both are present perfect.
What if I haven't traveled? Can I say that?
Absolutely. You can say, no, I haven't traveled abroad yet, but I'd love to visit Europe someday.
Nice. So even a negative answer sounds natural and complete. This is really helpful. What about work or study questions?
Great idea. The examiner might ask, have you ever worked in a team before?
Yes, I have worked in a team many times. In fact, I've just finished a group project at university.
Love it. You used have worked for general experience and have just finished for something very recent.
And that shows range, right? That's important for IELTS.
Absolutely. Using different time markers like just, recently, many times, never, that all shows flexibility.
Let's practice more. Elena, have you ever lived in another city?
Yes, I have lived in Sydney for 2 years, but I haven't lived overseas yet.
Nice. Contrast. You've done one thing, but not the other.
Exactly. Now my turn. Let's try negative experiences. Have you ever eaten something really strange, Tom?
Ha! Yes, I have eaten fried insects in Thailand. It was interesting.
Wow, adventurous. I've never eaten insects. I don't think I could do it.
See, I've never is perfect for things you haven't experienced in your whole life.
Right. So never is like a strong negative for life experiences.
Exactly.
Now let's talk about daily routines using present perfect. Tom, what have you done today so far?
Well, I've woken up early, I've done some exercise, and I've made a healthy breakfast.
Great. 3 actions, all finished, all connected to now. What about you? Have you done any exercise today?
Not yet. I haven't exercised today, but I've planned to go for a run this afternoon.
Smart. You're using haven't exercised yet and have planned, both present perfect.
It really does come naturally once you start thinking about it.
It does. Now, you've done an amazing job with those examples, but there's one area that often confuses students, and I think we should tackle it.
Oh, yeah? What's that?
The difference between the present perfect and the past simple.
Ah, right. I've definitely mixed those up before. Like, when do I say I did versus I have done?
Exactly that. The simplest rule is this. We use the past simple for actions that are completely finished and happen at a specific stated time in the past.
Okay, a specific time, like yesterday or last week or in 2010.
Precisely. For example, I visited my grandparents last Saturday. The action is done. Last Saturday is over.
Makes sense.
But we use the present perfect when the time is not specific or when the action has a direct result or connection to the present. For instance, I've visited my grandparents many times. We don't know when. It's just part of my life experience up to now.
So, I ate pizza for dinner last night is past simple because of last night.
Perfect. And if a friend asks you if you're hungry, what might you say?
I'd say, no thanks, I've already eaten, because the result is that I'm not hungry now.
You've got it. That's the core difference. This brings us to a huge mistake to avoid. Never use a finished time phrase with the present perfect.
Okay, give me an example.
You can't say, I have finished my homework yesterday, because yesterday is a finished time. You must use the past simple. I finished my homework yesterday.
Right. That actually clarifies a lot.
Good. Now let's add two more useful words, for and since. We use them to talk about how long a situation has continued. We use for with a period of time, like for 3 years, for 2 weeks.
So, I've lived here for 5 years.
Exactly. And we use since with a starting point in time, like since 2019 or since last Monday.
Got it. I've worked at this company since January.
Perfect. Let's do a quick practice. How long have you studied English? Try to answer with both.
Okay. I've studied English for about 10 years. And I've studied English since I was in middle school.
Excellent. Now let's try some irregular verbs now because they're tricky. Have you ever lost your phone?
Oh, yes. I've lost my phone twice. Both times, I found it again, thankfully.
Good. Lost is the past participle of lose. What about forget? Have you ever forgotten an important appointment?
Yes, unfortunately. I've forgotten a dentist appointment before. I felt terrible.
We've all been there. Forgotten is the past participle of forget. Let's do more. Have you ever won a competition?
Actually, yes. I've spoken to a friend in English this morning. We've been practicing together.
That's fantastic. You've also used have been practicing. That's present perfect continuous, which is even more advanced.
Oh, I didn't even realize. It just felt natural.
That's the goal. When grammar becomes natural, your fluency improves automatically. So for our listeners preparing for IELTS, what's the main advice?
Practice using present perfect when talking about your experiences, your day, and recent activities. And don't worry about making mistakes. The more you use it, the better you get.
Exactly. Let's do a quick practice round. I'll ask you questions and you answer with present perfect. Ready?
Ready.
Have you ever visited a museum?
Yes, I've visited many museums. I've been to the National Gallery 3 times.
Have you eaten lunch yet?
No, I haven't eaten lunch yet. I'll eat soon.
Perfect answers, Tom. Every single one.
Thanks, I'm getting the hang of it. Now, let's talk about why this matters for IELTS Mastery Hub.
Yes, this is important. At IELTS Mastery Hub, we focus on real skills that get you real results. We don't just teach grammar rules. We teach you how to use grammar naturally in speaking and writing.
And the present perfect is one of the most tested structures in IELTS.
It shows up in Part 1, Part 2, and Part 3 of the speaking test, and in writing Task 2 when you discuss experiences or changes over time.
So, if you want a band 7 or higher, you need to master this.
And that's exactly what we hope you do at IELTS Mastery Hub. We break down complex grammar into simple, bite-sized lessons like this one.
With real examples, real practice, and real support.
All right, before we finish, let's do one final challenge for our listeners.
Yes. Here's your task. Think about your day and say 3 things using the present perfect.
For example, I've studied English, I've had breakfast, I've listened to this podcast.
Perfect. And don't just think, say it out loud. Practice makes perfect.
And if you're serious about improving your English and getting a higher IELTS score,
Make sure you subscribe to IELTS Mastery Hub right now.
hit that subscribe button, turn on notifications, and share this with a friend who's also preparing for IELTS.
Because the more you practice with us, the faster you improve. And your IELTS success starts here, today, right now.
We post new lessons every week: grammar, vocabulary, speaking tips, writing strategies, everything you need in one place.
We'll see you in the next episode. Keep going, keep practicing, and keep improving. Bye, everyone.
See you next time.